Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. My news and views on some of the news out there, right? And I'm gonna get to a couple of things, but basically, this is all going to make sense at the end because I'm thinking that some of you wondering, like, what do I? I deal with black issues. My channel is dedicated primarily from the perspective of black men and basically what's going on in the black community and all my warnings that I put up to black men and this whole my whole channel is dedicated to warning black men about the things that black women are doing to us and how we would be able to tell these evil black women from the good one. Better yet, let's put it this way. It helps us to be able to tell when we are able to run across a sister. All right. Now, black women unite and stand with black women. They are no longer the part of the black community. They don't care about the black community. The black women care more about doing things the white community's way than to do it the way of our ancestors. This is why you have Black Girls Rock. This is why you have all these black programs that's coming up, but is only dedicated to black girls. This is why they're trying to push black girls in science, but not the boys. All right. This is why they talk about the boys are so bad on the news. We'll get to that. Who's raised by these black single mothers. All right. But they're always pushing programs to get the girls off the street. All right. The establishment want women like these to be the head of the black family. Why? Is because they're cultivating simps and sellouts from childhood. All right. And you have to see that there is so much wrong with this picture here. But this is how most black boys grow up. And now you know why they call black women out of their name. It's because black women should be called out of their name. They're the ones that's raising all of this. All right. They took on every nasty habit of white women and then have the nerve to say that white women do it too. Like white women are copying black women when it's the black women copying the white women. But they want to be like, white women do it too. Oh, and then they want to bring up this New Testament scripture, which I've proven in on his head. So this means that a lot of these black women coming and spitting this New Testament stuff, white women do it too, don't watch the videos. They come and make comments off of the comments of the brothers that's actually watching the videos. They don't even know what's going on. All right. And so basically, um, and for the dudes that's coming around saying that my videos are too long, go screw yourself. Period. Nobody told you to come and watch. I appreciate the people that do. And basically, my videos are the way they are for the people that appreciate the knowledge and stuff that I'm bringing to the table. And I appreciate their comments that they make. Even when it's legitimate correction and stuff like that. I appreciate the dialogue that us brothers have on stuff in my videos. All right. So the people that do that, they can go to hell in a handbasket. Didn't know what that meant when I was little, but I know what it means now, understanding how quick a handbasket burns up. But anyway, I mean, period. That seems to be where they want to go because this is primarily a spiritual channel that's dealing with real world black issues from the perspective of black men who are the head. All right, and these are men that are the head at least in their lives. That's why a lot of them have gone MGTOW because they ain't taking this mess from black women. You understand? So for all these people coming with that kind of junk, I've deleted a whole bunch of people today and blocked a whole bunch of people. I'm not having that mess. You can't bring that demonic mess. One woman brought this mess, oh, women should be in charge of abortion and stuff. It's because it's her body. It ain't her body, that's the man's seed. So You black women that look on this, she was a white woman, so I just told her that she was a demon because she's advocating murder of the black male seed. And I told her she was a demon. Don't ever come to my channel again. So I'll just block her off, right? But for you black woman, that's the man seed. You don't have charge over the man seed. The Almighty will deal with you in that. That's why black women that get abortions are more likely to have breast cancer when they age. Y'all better understand. All right. So we're going to deal with the endorsement, um, the Nike pulling their endorsement or they're pulling their endorsements of Pacquiao, right? So they just stopped all the Pacquiao's campaign. They're no longer endorsing him. They dropped him. Black children, as you see by the picture, are hostages to the black woman, and they grow up to be simps that are hostages to the black women. Now, I talked about this in another video when I had the epiphany, and it's the simps, it's the weak-minded black men that are the hostages to the black women. They are the ones that actually have the Stockholm syndrome. All right. And the whole purpose of everything is for the black women and the white system to cultivate simps and sellouts. Pacquiao wasn't going to be a sellout for his faith. And we'll get to that in a minute. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, because this is kind of a lesson for us black men. And it's a solution for us black men. All right. So, and one other note, check out this channel. I ran across this. Hawaiiala. Okay, check this channel out. It's spelled exactly that way. Go check him out. Pretty interesting dude, right? Just giving him a shout out. And the guy that gave me the idea and this picture, he's Master somebody. I'm not going to say the whole name because I don't know if he want me to shout him out or not yet. So if he answers back to my email, then I'm gonna shout him out and let y'all know who he is. All right. Put this up real quick. The second watch winner of the fourth contest was Keith Simmons. And I tried to tell y'all, well, he was the first one. I tried to tell y'all it's really, really easy. And he got his watch. So, Keith, if you're listening, just do a shout out to the fellas. Tell, let them know how much you like the watch, right? This was easy. All he had to do because of the first winner was go and copy his answers and send them to me. So he screenshotted those. You see what I'm saying? And so basically, and that's the hint I was trying to give all of y'all. So y'all better pay attention to these videos. All right. I got a couple more watches coming up. I'm thinking of questions, and it's going to be open to everybody. So Dwight, Keith Bass, Aaron, all of y'all that won, even Keith Simmons, all of y'all can participate. All right, these are up-level watches from the ones y'all got. Y'all know how nice the ones y'all got are. All right, so with that said, let me get started. Or let me continue, right? So check this out.
A homeowner fights back, shooting and killing a would-be
Some of y'all
burglar.
have seen this
Police
story.
say she shot and killed the teenage thief while he was climbing out of her window. CBS 4's Gabby Fleischman is live at the scene with the latest. Gabby.
Vanessa, neighbors tell me that this home has been burglarized in the past, which is why the
and read
homeowner
the
set up these
scriptures that I have
surveillance
here.
cameras. Detectives say the security
This is
system
going to make
actually
sense in
alerted
a
the
minute.
homeowner of the break-in last night. We did get a chance to speak with the sister and the cousin of the young man who was killed, and they say they don't understand why that homeowner had to take matters into her own hands instead of waiting for police.
I don't care if she have her gun license, her rights, or any of that. That is
She don't care if she has her rights.
Relatives of 17-year-old Trayvon Johnson are angry. The teenager was shot and killed last night by a homeowner who police say was protecting her property.
He was not supposed to die like this. He had a future ahead of him. Trayvon had goals. He was a very funny guy. He was very big on education. He loved going to school. He loved learning.
Last night, Miami-Dade police say the D.A. Dorsey Technical College student burglarized a home south of 79th Street near I-95, just blocks away from where he lives. Detectives say the 54-year-old homeowner was alerted of the break-in by her security system. With officers already on their way, she rushed home to check things out.
Pay attention to why she had the security system.
She observed a subject exiting the home through the rear.
According to detectives, there was a confrontation and one shot was fired. Johnson was pronounced dead at the hospital.
Hey, what's wrong with her? She did not have to shoot him.
There's no reason that she should have waited until after he walked out the yard to try to shoot him.
If she called the police already, then why would she shoot him?
Relatives say they don't believe Johnson stole anything from the home, but detectives would not confirm that.
You have to understand, you have to look at it from every child's point of view that was raised in the hood. How he gonna get his money to have clothes to go to school?
While the investigation continues
How
into
about
whether the
get
shooting
your mama
was justified or
to
not,
buy you clothes?
Detectives want to
How
remind
about
the
get
public
your mama
that
to
if possible, it's best not to take these
get a
types of
husband?
situations into your own.
So they said, don't take situations into your own hand. Now, why does he need money to buy clothes? If you can see up in the picture, he has gold teeth. You'll get a closer shot of that. But he has gold teeth. All right. Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. All right. So it's obvious that these females that's talking in here do not fear Yahweh. And the knowledge of the set apart one is understanding. All right. For by your days become for by me your days become many, and years of life are added to you. So when you follow the commandments, your days become many. If you become wise, you have become wise for yourself. And if you have scoffed, you are alone and buried. Right? A foolish woman is loud, simple, without knowledge. See how loud they were to get up to the mic and then spit nonsense? For she has seated herself at the door of her house on a seat by the highest places of the city, to call to those who pass, who go straight on their way. Who is simple? Who is simple? Excuse me. Let him turn in here. As for him who lacks a heart, she says to him, stolen waters are sweet. Y'all get that? I don't understand why she had to shoot him while he was breaking into her house and causing a scuffle with a woman that probably got sick and tired because her house kept getting broken into. That's why she got the security camera and a gun. All right. And for these girls, they're saying stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he does not know that the dead are there. Her guests are in the depths of the grave. And that's what you get when you're dealing with these women. The depths of the grave. All right? And so, basically, this is what you have here. These sisters lack any kind of understanding. No, they just stuck on stupid. Let's just call it what it is. They just stuck all the way on stupid. The needle went all the way from wise to stupid. It never was even halfway to wise. It was just stuck on stupid. It never got off of stupid. It's been stuck there so long that the needle is broke on stupid. Because it knows with these two sisters, no, they're not sisters. With these two black women, there's no chance for it to get off of stupid. All right. And so If you look at it, the dude has the jewelry on. He has on a nice shirt, nice clothes. So why is he breaking into other people's houses? You see what I mean? And you see how they talk him up? This, that, and the other. Oh, now I would like to point out another thing. She got that nasty blonde weave on her hair. You know, the yellow that the Bible mentioned, that if somebody has yellow hair, you cast them out of the camp until you make sure it is not diseased. All right. So she got the yellow hair. But you notice how those females were not sad that this dude was shot? One was his cousin, one was his sister. They weren't sad. They weren't teary. They was just mad at the woman. Now they pumping him up. He like to go to school. You know why they pumping him up? I bet you they're going to. Well, this story took back like 3 months ago. I bet you they were trying to do a GoFundMe page because that's what black women do. They get their children killed. They get their boys killed, and then they go crying to GoFundMe to have people send them money so that they could go party with it. All right. And the dude did not love education enough to educate himself in the scriptures to say when it says thou shalt not steal or go and break into people's houses. And as you read, as you saw in the scripture before, there's a price to pay for that. Oh, they get to shoot you behind. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this for this reason. Remember, I said these black women want to raise simps. These black women want to raise males that's going to follow them. That's why they hate us men that speak out against this evil. But I want you to understand, see how hard these black women were trying to support this evil? Okay, let's get to another person. All right, Manny Pacquiao. Nike dropped him because he said that homosexual marriage or same-sex marriage is, well, basically, to paraphrase, he said that people that are engaged in same-sex marriages are worse than animals because, well, there it is. It's worse than animals, right? And what he did was, in the Philippines, you can observe nature and you know that female animals don't mess with female animals and male animals do not mess with male animals. I know gay people will go and try to search for that missing link. Oh, but we had this. No, when man do not interfere, when white men, these scientists do not interfere trying to make something happen, animals stick to their own kind and they stick to male-female relationship. Here's something about animals that I bet you didn't know. Say there was an albino animal, right? Albino peacock. An albino peacock will not mate with another albino peacock. I found that interesting. An albino peacock will only mate with the dark peacock. But an albino peacock will not mate with another albino peacock because they understand it to be a recessive gene. I thought y'all might find that interesting. All right. But not only did he make the statement, he took the statement worse than animals back, but he still stood on his opposition to same-sex marriage. Now, what people don't understand about Pacquiao is he follows the scriptures. All right. He is to, I guess, Filipino Christianity what Muhammad Ali was to Islam in the United States, right? That he is the stickler for what the Bible say is an abomination and stuff. And see, those Filipinos, they follow in that Old Testament stuff. You understand? All right. And so they were only the remarks were only controversial in the United States. So Nike drops him. Why do I have him in the story about the black community? Well, one, because he spoke out about same-sex marriages and he stuck to his guns. Two, while, as it says down here, that Nike found that Manny Pacquiao's comments was abhorrent. Nike said Wednesday in a statement, Nike strongly opposes discrimination of any kind. So what Nike did was they say we strongly oppose discrimination of any kind and has a long history of supporting and standing up for gay rights in the LGBT community. And in that statement, Nike has discriminated against a dude that picked same-sex marriage over people. Discriminated against a dude that picked heterosexual marriage over a group of people that promote same-sex marriage. In other words, Nike strongly discriminated against Manny Pacquiao and the whole Filipino community. See, because the Filipino community wasn't down for that. But this is the okie doke, y'all. If you don't get down with this program, these big companies are not going to give you the millions. All right? So, black man, what am I saying? I'm saying screw the companies. We never needed their millions. We didn't need fancy cars. We didn't need none of that. We needed a happy life. We needed women that submit to the commandments. And I don't care what religion you are. I believe that anybody that follows the commandment, we are the same people. We're all Israelite. That's a race of people. Now, if you're Muslim, then that's a religion. You are not a Muslim. You practice Islam. You may practice Islam. All right. Because I practice Kung Fu, it doesn't make me Chinese. You see what I'm saying? I'm an Israelite that practice Kung Fu. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? All right. But we need to stand together and not need this money from Nike. We need enough to get back and forth to take care of our families, and that's it. To have a good running vehicle and to pay maybe another Israelite that can help us fix our vehicle if we need it. So we need to network amongst each other. Right? Now, here's the lesson in all this. So what did the Filipino community do when Nike dropped Pacquiao? Yep, you got it. Nike backlash. The Filipinos throw away, burn their Nike shoes in defense of Manny Pacquiao. Right? Not only that, they're not going to buy any more Nikes. And I think we need to do that with anything that support these women that's destroying us in the courts. We need to do that with anything that support black women like Black Girls Rock. We need to turn it off. We need to not let our daughters watch it or anything. All right? We don't need to have anything to do with it. Like these people are throwing out these Nike shoes and not buying them anymore. You see what I'm saying? We need to get rid of it. In the Philippines, they ain't playing that. Nike trying to get him back is because they offended a few gay people and everybody's all up in arms. But if a whole island ain't going to buy your stuff, that's like a whole city not buying Nike stuff. All right? And so basically, that's what we need to do. We need to say, F you, Nike. We don't need your shoes. And brothers, we need to stop buying their shoes to begin with, because they rob black people, these black athletes, of free speech. They can't say nothing. They can't do nothing. If they say anything, they are beholden to that money. In their contracts, it says that they give up their free speech. They give up free thought. So we need to stop buying any shoes that hinders any black man from speaking the truth or speaking his mind. Here's my final thoughts. Black women stand behind evil black women and thugs, as you just saw. Not with passion, but they'll argue against anybody that does anything to their thug, even though the dude was doing evil and robbing the lady. In other words, the mentality of the modern day black woman is that they get to do anything they want to you, and you're not allowed to make any kind of repercussions towards her. The Filipino people are standing for and behind Manny Pacquiao for his statement on gay marriage. Is because, unlike the United States, the Filipino people have sense and understand that they can only grow if men get with women and produce children. They don't depend on the scientific advancements of artificial insemination of another man's seed, to where two gay women then take a man, a donor, a sperm donor, to court for child support for 18 years. Oh yes, this has happened. All right. Righteous brothers and righteous sisters to stand for each other in righteousness only, and distance ourselves from the evil ways and the speech of black women. Remember, I told you before, and this is for you black women. We need to know if you're a black woman or a sister. We need to know if you're related or a stranger. And by related, I mean if you keep the commandments, if you see that the black man is your head, your strength, then you are related. All right. And we're able to tell from your speech. From out of the abundance of the heart, your mouth will speak. Yeah, I've been deleting a lot of sisters that's been coming up saying, oh, yeah, we with you, brother. We with you. I agree. And then they start defending this evil mess that women are doing. I just delete them. All right. We need to stick together as brothers and sisters, but recognize that not all black women are our sisters. Not all black females are our sisters. If the black female identifies as a black woman, you leave her alone. If she identifies as our sister and she walk in the ways of the Almighty, she walk in the ways of the commandment, all right, she sees you, black man, as the head, all right, then that's one worth keeping in our midst. That's who we stick up for. That's who we stand for. The first sign, know that she showed that she faking the funk, we need to kick her to a curb. We need to give her the left foot of fellowship. The express footage, we need to punt her away. Remember, black women are not our sisters. And a sister would not identify with the modern black woman. A sister identifies with those others that keep commandments and righteousness. So my final thoughts, remember that. Last sentence. Black women are not our sisters. Commandment keeping righteous women are. With that said, I'm out.